Serenity now.
Serenity now. We are back and better than ever, baby. I am Joe D, your host. Today is Saturday, September 18th, 2021. This is Beer Beer 622. We are here. We've got Mark. We've got Coach. We've got Bum all in the house. How you guys doing, man?
Excellent.
Good. Very good.
Little round of applause. So make sure we all have some in our glass right now. We want to give a big cheers. A big salute to Norm MacDonald. Spent a few moments talking about a very successful comedian that made a lot of us laugh or chuckle or go, ha, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah. For me, he was that kind of comedian. I didn't really find him like like bellyaching type funny. I just would like point and go, oh, that's funny. You know, he was that kind of guy for me personally.
Mm-hmm.
You could never say you didn't like him. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't that type of guy. He definitely was funny. You know what I'm saying? But for me, he was more like, oh, that was funny right there. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Anybody else want to say some words about him? Anybody a big fan, maybe?
I was a huge fan. Shocked like everybody else was this week. Joe, I know you mentioned earlier this week that, you just the Saturday Night Live thing, is just not your type of humor. I would recommend if you only knew him from Saturday Night Live, and mostly on that show, he was mostly doing Weekend Update.
No, actually, my connection with him was through sports. He did a lot of interviews with sports personalities.
He was a gambling addict. He said he lost his entire savings twice on gambling, and I believe most of the time it was on sports stuff.
He's kind of like Sandler. Like to me, Sandler. Yeah. I watch the only movie Sandler has made where my gut was hurting is Something About Mary, right?
Well, with Norm,
was that? Do I got the wrong guy?
No, there wasn't in Something About Mary.
Oh my God, I've got everything. Okay, I'll shut up. Continue, Bum. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, don't. Norm, you stand your best chance of being in hysterics at Norm stuff, not at his acting roles. He came into his own in the last 20 years as a talk show guest, appearing on Conan O'Brien, Letterman, where he's just himself. You think he's himself. You wonder how much is, shtick and stuff. But when he was just being himself, that's when he was at his funniest. I can't even attempt to, everybody agrees who knows him, you can't attempt to replicate stuff he says because it's just not going to work if I would tell it or anybody else does. With him, it's not just what he says, it's his delivery. He pretends to act like he forgets things. He would a lot of improvising, playing dumb a lot of times, and he had me crying with laughter many times. Some of his things that just off the top of his head, you can tell how quick he was. Just there's tons and tons of compilations, and there's a channel called I'm Not Norm that, boy, I wish I would have. I've been watching that channel for years. I wish I would have noted the subscriber count to that channel. I subscribe to it. I wish I would have noted the subscriber count on Tuesday versus now, because I'll guarantee that whoever runs that channel, they probably have a zillion subscribers now, just in this past week. But watch the compilations of his talk show appearances. That's where he would shine.
Yeah. No, that's what I was going to say. I knew him, introduced to him through Saturday Night Live, but I did manage to see some of the talk shows, like you said, Bum. And just super witty guy, and like you said, you didn't know if he was playing. He was playing the audience, 100%, and that was all part of the gag, you know. So,
Yeah. There's a Comedy Central roast of Bob Saget, who was his good friend, and you know how vicious they get on those roasts.
mhm.
Norm did not want to be vicious towards his friend. Plus, they also told him, I forget, they gave him some kind of order, or I think they told him be vicious. You know, it's a roast. He decided to go the opposite direction. The entire roast of Bob Saget, he read a bunch of jokes or told a bunch of jokes out of some 1930s joke book. And these things were so corny and so dated. Like, yeah, Bob doesn't usually have anything on his mind unless he's wearing a hat. Stuff like that. Stupid stuff. And the audience was just groaning. And he loved stuff like that. He was like playing the crowd. And even his friends were like, what is he doing? He's like, yeah, Bob has a face like a flower, a cauliflower. It's the stupidest jokes you could imagine. And he just kept that bit up the entire time. He was like a troll a little bit at times.
Yeah.
Just messing with people.
Yeah.
I'd love to tell my favorite Norm Joker line, but you just can't do it. It's impossible to imitate him. So just check him out on YouTube is all I can say.
I've watched Saturday Night Live a couple times and caught the weekend update, and he was great at that.
And he wrote a lot of that. And he eventually got booted off for doing too many OJ jokes.
Well, it's when you're a celeb / athlete, anything goes.
Well, and also Don Ohlmeyer, who was president of NBC then, was friends with OJ, and he told Norm, knock off the OJ jokes, and you tell Norm to do that, Norm's just going to double the OJ jokes.
Turn it up to 11.
Double it down.
But there's a compilation on the I'm Not Norm channel of all his OJ jokes over a period of like a year from Weekend Update. And I'm sorry, no matter what your opinion is on OJ, I mean, this is hilarious. So,
yeah, anybody else? And Andrew, you have any more words or anything about Norm as we?
No, that's all I've got, because I really haven't had much time to really watch TV, let alone any type of comedy specials.
Yeah, like I said, my my whole connection with him, if you want to call it any sort of connection, was through sports. He would do a lot of interviews on a lot of the shows that I watch. That's my connection with him. I am not a Saturday Night Live fan, so I have no idea what he does on that show because I don't watch it. So any of those guys that are on there, any of those comedians, I'm just not typically a fan of. You know what I'm saying? If they've been on Saturday night, it's not my comedy. You know what I'm saying? Like typically, like man, you can go down the list. Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy was great for a minute, and then that was about it. You know what I'm saying? Like he just kind of stuck to his animation voiceovers and is very successful at that. He has a great voice for voiceover.
Belushi and Aykroyd hit it off on there though with Blues Brothers.
Who's this?
Belushi and Aykroyd.
oh yeah, and that's a great movie too.
Yeah.
And I'm not a fan of Saturday Night Live movies by any means, but the Blues Brothers was like the first one, and it was probably the best.
Yeah.
And great music in that movie. Incredible music.
Mhm.
Well, the cool thing is you think of that movie today when they made it. Look at all the greats they had. They had Ray Charles, Aretha Franklin. You had Duck Dunn from Booker T and the MG's bass player. And
John Lee Hooker.
There you go. I mean, the list goes on and on. I mean, who their band was.
Cab Calloway. Yeah. It's
Who's who, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, you could not make Blues Brothers today if you had the talent, because they would put some type of political spin to it.
Yeah.
which sucks.
They tried the remake in 2020, and I still haven't watched it.
Oh, I didn't even know that. That's probably tells you how good.
Blues Brothers
How great it
2020.
was.
Yeah, John
That's
Goodman.
speaking of terrible trends, that's got to be one of the worst things. I was trying to remake movies, like 20 years later, and pretend like the original one never happened.
Yeah, they rolled in John Goodman, and they had Jim Belushi step in for his brother.
Yeah, now who was in the movie? Was it Jim? I think it was John Goodman, right?
Yeah.
I could see Jim Belushi. I could understand there being a reason to get Jim Belushi in, but John Goodman. Oh, okay. We got a big fat guy who'll replace Belushi. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, now you I think I remember seeing like 5 minutes of that or something like that. It was awful.
The remake?
Yeah.
I still, like I said,
I'm sorry.
no desire to see it.
Yeah.
Now that you mention Goodman, I'm like, God, that rings a bell somewhere. I think I did see like 5 minutes of it or something. It was just god awful.
But now it seems like on Saturday Night Live, and I haven't watched the show in about 15 years, it seems like if a sketch gets a lot of laughs, they'll do a follow-up, another sketch and turn it into a series the next week. And if it continues to get laughs, let's make a movie about it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's been so many dozens and dozens of lousy Saturday Night Live movies.
The skit.
Okay, I'm sorry. What? What is going on here?
Is that Precious? I think that's Precious, isn't it? Whoa, loading.
I don't know, man. Don't let
Tanisha
says I'd be fine. Yeah. I don't know. I got a new girlfriend now, I guess. I don't know.
Oh,
Mark,
shit.
be fine.
Yeah.
Mark, be careful, buddy.
Yeah, that is man. Yeah.
That's like, yeah.
That is great. Yeah, pencil neck Mark trying to get a word in.
Word. There you go. Word.
And Bum, do you want to refute this here? Do you have any comments about Robert's comment here?
Bum eats pizza with a fork and knife. I have.
Yeah.
Generally not, but sometimes.
Now, do you eat Snickers bars with a fork and knife? Is that
I don't believe I ever have.
That it was a total Seinfeld reference. I was just making fun.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I am. That is. You know what's funny? You know what is funny? As much Seinfeld as I watch, and trust me, I've watched the Netflix trailer of Seinfeld. The minute they put it on their YouTube channel, I watched it a couple times. The trailer for Seinfeld being on Netflix. That's how ridiculous I am. And I don't think Jerry Seinfeld is funny.
But you like the show.
I like the show.
There's some characters on there for sure.
Yeah, well, because I love George. I think George for me makes the show. Between him and Homer, my God. I mean,
Hello, Newman.
Yeah, like growing up, I watched as much Seinfeld as I watch now. I Love Lucy was that show for me. Like I wasn't alive when they were making that show, but I was like a millennial to Seinfeld now. That's how my generation was to I Love Lucy. Like I grew up watching I Love Lucy a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, you grew up in the years when I Love Lucy was on syndication. I mean, everywhere. It was on all the time.
Yeah.
Here's a little piece of trivia for you guys. I Love Lucy was the very first TV show that used the 3-camera angle.
Yeah, it was filmed as opposed to live, which most of them were there.
Right. And other than that, previous TV shows like The Honeymooners, you only had one camera, and it was your point of view was only so big.
Yeah. Yep. They had side and front. Yeah.
Yep. But when I Love Lucy came up, 3 cameras, boom. and that's why I Love Lucy series. You can get the DVD sets and everything's all intact.
Yeah, smartest decision ever. They when it went into reruns, they could just ship out film prints of it to all the stations. Yeah,
Believe it or not, that was Lucy's husband that thought about that.
yeah, yep.
I'm going for there's some serious comments in here.
Yeah, I like that one, Robert. That was a good one. Earned that shirt getting run out of the opera. Yeah.
I put a
Wait a minute. I want you guys to tell me if it was wrong, because right in the middle, I stood up and yelled Malt Liquor. And then for that, they kicked me out. I don't understand.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Perfectly, nice piece of music playing. I stood up on the balcony and I yelled Malt Liquor.
Yeah.
And then they ran me out.
Because you're in a classy place and you just said,
Oh, yeah. I got to think of something classy to say.
well,
Oh, yeah, Malt Liquor. I mean, geez, come on.
I told Bob in the chat he couldn't find the opera.
No, if it was a malt liquor, he could find it. Opera malt liquor. Maybe I'll start producing opera malt liquor.
Wow. There would be all kinds of different sounds coming out of that, right? Because you're going to have people with different stages of tooth loss, right?
Mm-hmm.
So different stages of tooth loss and hair lipping, right? Like,
yeah,
is that how that works.
Yeah,
Talk about hair lip people. That's that's
Mark unhinged. That's what the chairman says. Unhinged
right there. Yeah. And what's the choo choo?
No. Could that be in relation to trains? I don't know.
That might be a jab at me, a very poor one at that.
No, wait, Andrew, are you saying that the malt liquor community takes bad jabs?
okay, I'll get off for now.
They attempt to.
Oh,
Wow, that's so.
I'm shocked.
Okay, we're going into week 2 of the NFL. Week 1 is officially over. The Rams, of course, victorious. Everybody watched it Sunday night. Boom. Kicked ass. I mean, it was a win. It wasn't very pretty. It wasn't pretty. I don't think it was. But it's a W. It's a W.
Stafford did better than I thought he would do. I'll give you that.
Dude, the cannon. That guy. He throws a pretty he throws a pretty ball. I'll let you have it. Okay? I'll let all the guys in the chat. You can have it. He really knows how to throw a ball.
Yeah,
right?
Joe likes pretty ball.
Yeah. I'll say pretty and ball in the same sentence. There you go. Work with that. There's stuff to work with there. Breaking
news.
Yeah, breaking news. And that Thursday night game was actually halfway decent, man. Washington and the Giants. It was actually a halfway decent game. The football team. What do you think about that name, the football team, man? No longer called the Washington Redskins.
It's pretty original. I think it's original. The football team.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when we're in an age of where people are getting offended by syrup, I mean, yeah, we've got some problems here, people.
Hey, syrup offends me, man.
Well, it doesn't offend me.
It offends the hell out of me. That's messed up.
We've gotten ourselves in a real sticky situation with this whole syrup.
Right. Yeah.
Syrup, let's see, pancakes, rice, what else?
Yeah, rice. Hey, why is rice got to be white? I mean,
also
Uncle Ben, I think he's referring to
the
Uncle
Native
Ben.
American
why is
on the
rice,
Land O'Lakes,
white rice
logo.
the dominant rice? That's whack, dude. Equal opportunity is what I say, man.
Don't forget butter, Joe.
Brown rice should have just as much of a chance. Yeah.
Is that regular butter, Andrew, or duck butter?
No, actually, Land O'Lakes butter, because they took the Indian off of the label, but the white man keeps the land.
Andrew, you're being insensitive. They're called Native Americans now. We can't call them Indians, buddy. Not red dot forehead.
I was going to call her a squaw, but you certainly can't do that anymore.
Nope.
How about that hot chick on the label? That probably doesn't work either, huh?
I don't go fishing that often. I'm not a fisherman. Coach is the fisherman.
Yeah.
I'll teach him how.
I
But
am
with those
wanting
kind
to
of
get out.
guys, what's that saying? You can lead a man to fish or teach a man to fish, but you can't. Yeah, I don't. Whatever that saying is applies to that whole community over there. So
Yeah, they don't know. He's Googling fishing right now. He
Yeah.
really no. He's still Googling that. So the Rams are playing the Colts tomorrow. Big game. I expect, of course, another victory. Boom. That's the way that one's going to work. I think it's going to be a closer game, though. I think the Colts have been playing the Rams kind of tough. If I remember right, the last couple of times they've played, they don't play a whole lot, but the Colts typically play the Rams pretty good. So, any other week 2 matchups, man? Pittsburgh. Oh! Pittsburgh.
Who's Pittsburgh playing tomorrow?
Minnesota's playing here tomorrow. I sold that game, by the way. I was going to go, and then someone offered me a lot of money, and I said, "It's yours, sir."
that's funny.
That's the way that one works.
Cash works. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I could be talked out of going to a ball game really easily. Yeah. They're like, I give you money. Thank you very much. I will watch it on TV. That's how that works. Yeah. But so I have not gone to my first NFL game yet. That tomorrow would have been my first one, going to the Cardinals in Minnesota. But anything you're hearing from up there in the Great North there, Andy?
No, I haven't heard. I haven't heard anything.
No input whatsoever.
No, I'm not much
The big
of
purple
a.
machine up there.
You mean the purple failure?
Well, you've got a non-vaccinated quarterback, right? He's very famously loud going non-vaccinated, right? That's kind of says he'll do anything for his team except get vaccinated. He's a team guy, except get vaccinated. He just will not do it. Refuses to
do anything for love, but he won't do that.
If you ask me, Joe, getting the vax, that's akin to lemmings telling you to jump off of a cliff because it's okay. And I kind of got the same feeling. It's like I'm not going to get the vax either.
You're an anti-vaxxer?
You got it. And even if my employer, they've already sent out a nationwide memo that if you don't get the vax, it's like you're going to get cut. And it's like, okay, that's fine. You'll get a nice little class action lawsuit. They just don't know the rabbit hole that they're jumping down.
And how long is that? Like, are you going to be able to hang through that lawsuit? Are you independently wealthy?
5 years it's going to take to go through the lawsuit.
I mean, are you? In the meantime, you're out of job.
I'll become self-employed. I'll change gears and change professions real quick.
Yeah, I'm all about that. So what? Yeah, I am all about that. What type of self-employment are you looking at, my friend? Are you going to do private security?
Nope. I'm not even going to go near that shithole. I'm getting away from that shithole. I'm going to get into welding and fabrication. When I went to school for 2 years, right out of high school, and when I graduated, we were in a recession, so the local job shops weren't paying shit. They weren't even paying $10 an hour. So it's like, okay, I'll find something else.
Hey, I am all about creating your own. I mean,
I'll be a one-man band. I don't give a shit. I'll do everything.
I wish you would get vaccinated. There's someone that's about to walk into this house right now that watches people die daily from that deal. But I wish you would. But it's your choice. But as far as creating your own job, man, I'm all about it. It's there's a lot of opportunity out there right now for you, man. I wish
It
we
is,
could
yeah.
talk that. Damn sure do, man. Absolutely. We've got people on this show that have created their own job and become pretty successful at it. Multiple people. Over a handful of people, I bet you, if we started thinking about it. Right, Mark?
Mhm. Yeah.
Like, we could think about, right off the top of my hand, I could think of, you got Zach, you've got Skylar. That's two, right? I mean, right away without even thinking about it.
Mark's self-employed, so that's
Mhm.
3.
Oh,
Yeah.
we got that one cat that was out of Florida. Not
That's
Not Barrick.
Sadiq.
Not Barrick, but there was another guy. He's
Yeah.
at the brewery as well.
Mhm.
Anyway, there's a lot of people on this show that have created their own job, but I encourage you to, Andy. Hell yeah, man, you should. You should. Yeah. By the way, the next beer I cracked open was a fresh haze IPA from the Shoots, man.
Oh, I saw that in the store today.
Nice label.
It's got some green on it. I'm assuming that's the hop is green because it's pretty clear.
Green, exactly. Yeah. The green. You know what? It's funny. The minute I got the green screen is when I started realizing how much green is actually on cans.
Yeah.
There's quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. I mean, beer's got hops in it, and hops is green, so they like to talk.
Now the next one doesn't. It actually does have a lot of green. God, this is crazy. The Macaroon Yeti. That'll be my next one. Kind of crazy how much green.
Macaroon Yeti. I've never seen that one before.
Well, now you have. It's right
Yeah.
there.
Until tonight, I've never seen it before.
Yeah. Well, see, this beer evades you like the one from Chicago. You see it in my hand all the time.
I was all serenity now. Now it's just all over. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's you know how it is. I wonder what does Billy D think about week 1, week 2 NFL, Dodger baseball in general, and our pal the comedian man that passed away. They were probably good friends at some point.
As far as baseball goes, Billy D's favorite team is the Astros because they used to be what? The Colt 45s.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that. I didn't know that.
Their 2, 3, 4. Their first 3 years, they were the Houston Colt 45s.
Wow,
Oh,
I did
wow.
not know that.
The Colt Revolver. Yeah, the Colt Revolver.
Yeah.
It was close. It's close enough to the official baseball team of Malt Liquor.
Yeah. Andrew left.
Yeah, he said he had to go.
Oh, okay. That was quick. 62, 3, and 4. They were the Houston Colt 45s.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, wait. Before we get going in here too far with the Malt Liquor report, Mark wasn't here to document particular beers.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I got to pull up my spreadsheet. How many beers? How many 24s did you do? 1 or 2 last week?
Just last week, I just did Iron City Light. The can's not here. Icy Light.
Ooh, sorry.
And tonight I started from another one from Pittsburgh Brewing. You know this one, Mark. Old German. They changed the can since the one I gave you.
Okay.
They have a new can design.
Okay. So let me see. So on 9/4, 2 weeks ago, how many did you have back? So last week you had 2, right?
No, last week just Icy Light.
Just okay. And then the week before, that was
That's
one where I was
right.
in the
You
show for
weren't
like a
here
few
for that.
minutes.
Damned if I remember.
That was 9/4, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I'll
have to get back to you on that. I had it written down somewhere.
Okay. All right. So far I've got you officially on my spreadsheet at 6, but it's probably 7 or 8 because I'm sure you drank 1 or 2 a couple weeks ago. Okay.
Man, that fresh haze, is excellent. God, man.
So
okay. So and then you're on 1 tonight at least, right?
Yeah, it depends on how things go here. My malt liquor, Billy D's gonna head over here. I got another 40 of Hurricane. It's still Hurricane month. This is gonna be a rough one tonight because one, this is old, and two, my stomach's full. I got food and beer in my stomach already.
Ooh, what kind of food? Was it pizza eaten with a fork and knife?
No, it was a steak hoagie eaten with my hand.
Oh yeah, baby. Beef.
Yeah, steak hoagie. Okay. Wait, a little more description on the steak hoagie. Peppers and onions. Provolone.
What kind of cheeses do they put on that? Once again,
Probably
damn to find
provolone
out.
or mozzarella, I would bet.
It was probably provolone and mozzarella. Sometimes Swiss, but I think you would have known.
Certainly not Swiss.
It was
probably provolone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably provolone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
On a toasted bun.
yeah, toasted. Yeah.
And mayo, which is not everybody's thing, but I like mayo on it.
No, mayo. Yeah, mayo. Yeah, mayo. Yeah.
Mhm.
Heinz mayo or
No, actually, even though I'm in Pittsburgh, they don't. Heinz mayo doesn't seem to be the most popular. Obviously, it is for ketchup, but Hellman seems to be the go-to mayonnaise.
Okay.
Hellman's. Okay.
Yeah.
Down here, it's Duke's. It's Duke's.
Yeah,
down here.
I was just gonna mention Duke's. Yeah. Duke's. Yeah, Duke's would be.
That's probably the biggest seller down here. Yeah.
Right. And Duke's is good. Duke's
Yeah.
has,
It tastes a little different. It tastes just a little different.
has that little more of a twang to it.
Yeah. It's got a little more. I don't know if they put some. It's a little more. It's a little spicier. Yeah. Not hot, but it's got a little more.
Yeah,
got a little more to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like us Southern folk are, we're just a little more special.
Yeah, a little different.
A little different. Yeah, that's a good way of saying it. We're just a little different.
Different stages, like we said, of tooth loss and
Maybe I guess I should probably be eating more Duke's mayonnaise because apparently I'm pretty frail, so I should fatten up with some Duke's mayonnaise.
yeah, and you're definitely not eating all the fried food that's down there. Dear God, they would deep fry butter down there, man.
Deep fried Duke's mayonnaise.
Yeah, they would deep fry. There's probably some kind of double deep fried mayonnaise there.
Yeah, I'm sure there is. That would be a great state because you always hear about those funny things at the state fair.
State fair.
You
Yeah.
do deep fried mayonnaise.
As we know, they do deep fry butter. They
Yeah, you
not a
could
joke.
yeah, you freeze the butter, put the batter on it, and deep fry it. Yeah, you do the same thing with mayonnaise. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Deep fried ranch dressing. I mean, it just goes on and on.
You mentioned Snicker bars earlier. They throw candy bars in and deep fry.
Oh, by the way, God,
Twinkies.
I am taking this malt liquor report way down the road.
Yeah, Japanese mayo. You're right, Mad Moeller. Japanese mayo is good.
Yeah, Japanese mayo that compares with Duke's, right?
Mhm.
Gives Duke's
That's kind of similar. Yeah.
How about the Reese's peanut butter cups with the peanut butter kind of outside? What's that kind of tan? Have you seen that one, Bum?
There's the peanut butter lovers that has the peanut butter on top and in the middle like it usually is. Now I got the wrappers.
I figured you probably had.
If there's a Reese's variety out there, Bum's had it.
Yeah, I figured you did. Yeah.
There's one now called the Ultimate Peanut Butter Lovers, which is nothing but peanut butter. There's no chocolate whatsoever. It's
I think that's the one I saw. Okay.
Wow. Yeah.
And I was
Is
going
it still shaped like a cup? It's just all
It's
peanut butter.
exactly this. Just keep on talking. Let me see what I can.
There we go.
Yeah,
It's been
knew.
taste tested. See, Bum could start a whole YouTube channel of Reese's.
Yeah, that is. If I bring up Reese's, it is something too good for him to resist. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah. No.
not only can
It's like trains for somebody else.
Oh, I'm so glad that train left the building, right? Because we'd be screwed right now. We'd be screwed. Yeah. but it is exactly that. Yeah, it is
Reese's
exactly that.
Reese's and leaves. That'll get bummed out.
Don't have it handy. It might
Oh
be
my
after.
God!
I
Man.
know.
Oh,
There's a first for everything.
Ah.
There's a first
Okay.
for everything.
This is probably the first time ever that Bum hasn't been able to like
Produce something.
bring something, produce something. So, oh, by the way, yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
Okay, wait. So yeah, peanut butter lovers. I have to show a photo of it at least.
Yeah. This is the ultimate peanut butter.
Ultimate. Yeah, because I've seen them. I'd seen them in the truck stop. You know, that is, if there is a sweet or some sort of treat, or
it's going to be at a truck stop. Yeah.
it will be at a truck stop. That's
Yep.
where these things live. They they guaranteed to be sold out at a truck stop. There it is. That's the one I saw right there, right, Bum? Is that the one we're talking about?
That is it.
Peanut butter lovers. So is it better than the original Reese's?
Well, it depends on what your view of the peanut butter part of the cup is. If you love the peanut butter, which I do, I love those. Some people don't like the peanut butter part.
So how is it? Take us down that road a little bit, and then we'll get back to Billy D. But what, how would you describe it? Is it exactly like the peanut butter on the inside? Is it slightly different? So when you're biting it, it looks like a different texture. Obviously.
No, it's the way it's formed in the mold. They just put all peanut butter in there. It's not like it's a coating of peanut butter outside the peanut butter. It's just all one piece.
Huh.
It looks like different textures, so you might get some sort of different taste.
Well, it's different texture because of the way because of the mold.
Right.
The way it is in the mold, it's going to be ridged around the edge because of the mold.
Right.
And on
now,
the top,
is it ridged for her pleasure? Is that what it is?
Yes.
Ridged for her pleasure.
Exactly. Yeah, there it is. 210 calories per right there. There you go.
Yeah, that makes it look like that it's, there's two different
Looks like there's peanuts inside. Yeah.
But it's all one. It's just all peanut butter poured in there and smoothed out on top.
Awesome. Okay. Well, back to Billy D. What does Billy D think about the Reese's peanut butter? Is Billy D actually a fan? Does he like Reese's at all?
No, I don't think so. I'm trying to think of what candy bar Billy D likes. The marathon. Remember the marathon bar?
Marathon bar. Yeah.
I wonder if it would say here. Let me.
Or the Charleston Chew. Remember that one?
Yeah.
I wonder if it says favorite candy bar. Billy D's favorite candy bar.
The marathon bar would be a good one.
It doesn't say. Anyway. It doesn't.
Oh well. Okay, we tried.
Well, we got an expired hurricane here. Hurricane season continues. Now, last week, Mark, I had a regular hurricane, which was a fresh one in brown glass. Believe it was sometime last year they switched from clear glass to the brown glass. So we got an expired hurricane in clear glass here. And this looks like it was brewed going by the Julian date here. It looks like it was around brewed in April 2020.
It should be reaching peak flavor just about now. So you're
right.
So here goes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
solid cap crack.
I have a nice run of successful cap cracks going, which is more than I can say for the chairman lately. He's had some trouble.
Yeah, we've had many people screw up their grip alone on the they're maybe we need to make a video step by step how to grip it and successfully cap crack.
Grip it and rip it.
Grip it and rip it. Once again, craft beer comes up with another slogan, right?
Mhm.
Ooh,
Now
this is going to be
we do have a malt liquor smoke champion. Do we need to do this monthly? Does it need to be weekly? How often should we do this renewal of the malt liquor smoke championship? Should it just be video by video? Like the minute we see another one that's really good, we're just like, you know what? He's the new champion. Boom.
Yeah, I think
Well,
so. Because it happens
did
so infrequently. You know, when
Did
they
you
do
see-
the
did you-
pumps.
Did you see Muller's smoke last week, Mark?
No, I didn't.
I think no. We used the super slow mo feature again.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'll have to go back and watch that then.
Another
Yeah.
new feature implemented here on this Share Beer show. We're
Yeah.
always on the forefront of this
Yeah,
stuff.
the bleeding edge of malt liquor technology.
We are on the cutting edge. We
And-
show malt liquor how it's done, actually.
I'm happy to report that we have another use this week for the super slow mo. This seems to be turning into a weekly feature here. But unlike Moeller's beautiful smoke wafting from the hurricane can,
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
one isn't going to be quite as pretty.
Oh.
Yeah, this is.
Oh.
We're going to be using super slow mo for not visually pleasing reasons.
Okay.
But it should
Consider yourself on the list.
it should be reported though, so we need the super slow mo to.
Well, we always got to report it. You know, that's
Yeah.
that.
Before we get to that, also speaking of COVID, remember how in the early weeks, Joe, you were numbering the weeks every week,
Yes.
and eventually, you just decided this is a way of life now. There's no point in continuing to number these. So
Yeah, because what week would we be in? Did this thing? It started in March, didn't it?
Yeah.
even before that, February, I think, maybe when you first started, it first started making the news big.
Yeah, but the lockdown was like the 13th or 14th of March is kind
March,
of when
yeah.
I mean, so we'd be like, God, 60 some weeks into this,
Oh,
right?
more than that, man.
Year and a
Feel
half,
like
yeah. We'll be,
Almost probably going on 80 weeks at this point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
80 weeks. Yeah.
So, with that in mind, I don't know how long I'm going to do this. We'll see. It might end up being the way things are from now on, and there's no point in mentioning it every week. But I am going to say this week, as of tonight, we are in week 4 of Jvega 419 ghosting the Share a Beer show.
Wow.
Wow.
Unless I missed something, he's not in the chat again. Correct me if I'm
No, I
wrong.
haven't seen him yet. I haven't seen anything. Yeah.
Jvega has not been in the chat for the fourth straight week now. He has not mentioned the Share a Beer show in any of his videos, and he has not followed up on some outside activity related to the Share a Beer show. And I don't know why. And numerous YouTube comments and emails have not been answered or even acknowledged. So I don't know. It's a mystery, and we may never know.
Those are, by the way, just to add to what you're saying, those are emails in the interest of journalism.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. It's about getting a story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just trying to get the full story, trying to get right. Yeah, so he is pleading the fifth. Actually, is what's happening.
I
Staying
imagine so.
silent. Yeah.
So,
Huh.
so we have that. We'll continue to report on that over the weeks. Now, we also have some actual malt liquor news related to malt liquor itself. In the process of me trying to find Colt 45 double malt, the new version of it in 40-ounce bottles this week to complete a trade, all of a sudden I noticed was missing from the stores. And in a lot of stores, the regular Colt 45 and 40-ounce bottles. And I was in numerous places that carried it in the past, and it was gone. I mean, nothing.
Huh.
And it didn't even look like a slot for it anymore.
Yeah,
So
I tell you, it's hard. I don't see malt liquor, honestly. Hard.
Well,
You do, but boy, it is. There used to be a couple of, in one door, there would be a couple of shelves, and not anymore, man.
Yeah.
You might see some Still Reserve, maybe Mickey's, maybe not. Yeah, it's getting slimmer and slimmer.
but Colt 45 has continued to be sold around here in cans, like the 24-ounce cans and the double malt and everything, just not the 40-ounce. And I called, and people in the chat may be interested in hearing this. I called the wholesaler yesterday, and they told me that due to a glass shortage, I guess on the part of Pabst at least, because other glass 40s are still being stocked, non-Pabst, including Hurricane. But apparently there's a glass issue or shortage with Pabst, and the wholesaler told me they just got in Colt 45 40s for the first time in months. And I did see some of those in a few places, and they said they will eventually be getting in double malt again in 40s, but they're just not sure when. It's like they're rolling it out again due to this shortage. So there you go.
That deserves a round of applause right there.
Actually calling the wholesaler, and now Bum, you called and asked about malt liquor, or you're like, yeah, this is Frank, and I'd like to go anonymous. Okay.
That's a journalist.
I did give an anonymous name.
Now, this might be a first. A journalist actually naming a source.
Yeah, he didn't say who the wholesaler was. He said he called
a wholesaler. Sure.
Yeah, so it could be malt. He could have called the whole. Yeah, I mean,
that's true.
He's covering his tracks.
Yeah. He just said a wholesaler. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but he's giving you an idea of how serious and how valid the source is.
I think he deserves a Pulitzer Prize for malt liquor reporting.
Yeah, absolutely.
And while I had them on the phone,
that's the information.
I inquired about something else a little bit more mysterious. A local place near me carries Schlitz Blue Bull in 16-ounce cans and 40 ounces. Okay. It is the only place that I know of on this side of the state that carries any Bull products. All Schlitz products have disappeared from the Pittsburgh area, but this one little rinky-dink place carries Schlitz Blue Bull. So I asked the wholesaler who would theoretically be the ones who supply this. I said, and I played dumb. I said, is there any place in the area where I can get any Schlitz malt liquor products? And she was like, no, we used to carry that, but we haven't carried Schlitz malt liquor for years. So I just wonder where this place is getting their Schlitz malt liquor from. There seems to be maybe some funny business going on.
Oh, funny business. Yeah.
And I obviously I wasn't dumb enough to say, well, so-and-so carries it.
It's a malt conspiracy. It's a malt conspiracy.
Came from you.
So. Is that place that carries it? Are they on the grassy knoll?
Mm-hmm.
Consider yourself on the list.
Yeah.
Huh. That's interesting.
That's that is true journalism, right?
So there's just one place that carries this, huh?
Yes, and I still cannot get it in.
Look at that MLBC. Look what I got in my beer.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. That is right. Yeah, that's what it. Yeah, that's what it looks.
I may be frail, but I got Schlitz Malt Liquor Bull in my beer.
Small fucking favor, Mark. Just fucking end it.
Mark, you're welcome to join me in a malt liquor.
I'm aging mine. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it was already aged when I gave it to you.
I heard you got to wait till 2035 to reach
Yeah.
full malt goodness.
Yeah,
Malt-
actually, that can design is obsolete now.
Yeah,
I was-
it's probably a collector's. I'm hanging on to it. I'm going to sell it
Yeah.
to somebody.
And
Yeah.
there's your reason for not opening it now. You have a good, legit reason.
Is there a Discogs of Malt Liquor cans and
I don't know. It probably is. Somebody will buy it. I'm sure. I paid $1.69 for it, so I don't know why.
I mean, maybe it goes for $1.79 now.
I mean, geez, yeah. I mean, that's 10% return on my money.
I mean, boom, there it is.
Just
Might
check me out on just get back to me on my yacht after I sell that can. I'm buying a yacht.
Right. Yeah, that's right. Well,
So
Yeah.
we have our first link here. This is this is 40 ounce causer. Commenting this past week about the show real quick. So go to 7 minutes, 20 seconds.
all right. Let me get to the sharing part here. Do this, do that. There we are. Okay. 7:20.
Yeah.
There we are.
Wants to watch your fucking bullshit fucking videos.
Let me rewind it.
Nobody gives a fuck about your goddamn live stream.
What's happening here? How come it's there we go.
It's all it's all about. It's all it's ever been about. Go fuck yourself. Nobody wants to watch your stupid fucking bullshit fucking videos. Nobody gives a fuck about your goddamn live stream. Nobody gave a fuck about the Share Beer show. I hopped in for a fucking few moments, said what I had to say, and then I fucking completely forgot that fucking piece of shit was going live. And then by the time I checked back in, it was all fucking over. Good God, so fucking soon. Fuck you, Joseph D.
Whoa!
Joseph.
That's the second time I've been Josephed. Josephed.
Do you take offense when somebody calls you Joseph?
I kind of do.
No, there you
Doesn't
go.
it feel like a bill collector or something? Like,
Yeah.
I kind of do take offense to that. I mean, isn't that offensive? Doesn't that sound offensive, Bum? I mean,
Joseph. Yeah.
Joseph.
I don't.
Joseph.
It's hard for me to say because I've always been bummed. There's no variance on that. So.
No, there is. Bum it. Bum it.
Oh yeah, that's right. There's Bummit. Yeah.
Bummit, yeah.
That is the long form of bum.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said bummed. There it is. There it is. Yeah. So Joseph, to get Joseph, I think he's the one too. I think he's done that twice now.
Yeah.
That's Mark. That is offensive, isn't it? It like makes the hair on my neck stand up a little bit. Joseph. Wow.
And I fucking completely forgot that fucking piece of shit was going live. And then by the time I checked back in, it was all fucking over. Good God, so fucking soon. Fuck you, Joseph D.
Oh, ouch. Ouch. Woo.
Wow.
Man, I'm going to have to shake that one off a little
That
bit.
piece of shit.
Wow, that's.
And that's it.
Well, if you need a minute, Joe, you can turn off the camera and collect yourself and then come back.
I was gonna call my lawyer, but I am not. I'm gonna get over this one. Shallow breathing. Trying to get
Serenity now. Serenity now.
serenity now. Serenity now. Exactly. Wow. Where else, Bum? Where else are we going?
That was it. He calls you a fat piece of shit there too at the end, but I don't think that bothers you as much as Joseph.
Yeah, the Joseph D.
That cuts deep, I think.
Wow. That's back to the being called 2-3 times a day by the bill collector days, right? Like, you're late on your gas bill days, or you're
It's
late
like,
on
hey, your title pawn is late. You got to pay on your title pawn.
your title loan. You're late on your title loan. We're gonna repo your car. That's those days. You have a $400 car and you took a loan on it for $300, and you're still late. Because you needed to buy $250 worth of weed.
Oh, the good old days.
The good old days when you took a title loan on your car to buy weed. Whoops. That's what I heard.
Some people have done that at some point.
Yes, some people. Google it. Someone did that somewhere at some point. Yeah. That's hilarious, man. What else we got?
I know people who've done worse than that. Okay, this next link, this is the chairman, and the chairman got himself a new antique collectible and or treasure. Possibly the most interesting one yet. And he shows it at the beginning. And this is pretty funny because we have a...
I was going to say more interesting than the Ronald McDonald doll.
Joe, you can just leave this play. I'll leave it up to you if you want to mute it because of the music. I can't remember what song plays. But you can just leave it play.
It's like a giant...
Look at the bow on that.
It's a 4-foot tall teddy bear, and it's taller than the chairman.
You know what I think he's trying to do? I think he's trying to one-up you with Billy D here. He put himself in the background, put the malt up there with...
Well, the sizes are relative from me to Billy D, plus the bear to the chairman.
Yeah. What is this with Malt Liquor trying to dub on the Malt Liquor report? What is up, you guys?
Joe, you can let this play while we're talking about this.
Oh, I thought it was playing. Sorry.
Yeah, he's just sitting there for a while.
Yeah. And look at that face. I'll pause it for a second. Look at that face.
Yeah.
Look at that face. Look at that thing.
Yeah.
What's going on there?
And 40-ounce Fear had the ultimate comment: "Big bear, big bear, big bear," which is what they say about Big Bear Malt Liquor.
Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't put a Big Bear Malt Liquor on the front there. See, he missed an opportunity to do a product placement.
Yeah.
That is a lonely guy. Look at that. Look at that.
Fear is the super brain. I don't think anything like that would ever occur to the chairman.
Yeah.
You know what? That is the look of someone that was locked in the garage by his mama.
Yeah.
His mama locked him in the garage. That's
what I want to know is he only has those Corvettes and the Camaro. How did he get that bear home from wherever he bought it at? He certainly couldn't put it on any roof racks.
Yeah, that is.
No, he puts it in the passenger seat.
There we go. Look at the edit.
He puts it in the passenger seat.
Yeah.
So he can go in the high occupancy vehicle lane.
See how quick?
Look at the edit. This is great.
Look at this. Now,
that's great. That's funny. I like that.
Now, do you notice how there is no grin here? And look how the bear is grinning. I think the bear got the better of the chairman right there. Or wait, we're not calling him the chairman, right? We're calling him Taylor? Trent. I think the bear got the better of Trent. I mean, look at that. The bear is grinning ear to ear here. And Trent's not grinning that much. I think I think the bear got the better of that deal there. He's leaning back like you would after you kind of let one off. You know what I'm saying?
The next cut's gonna have the bear's gonna be smoking a cigarette, and then we'll know.
If the bear's smoking a cigarette, if the bear starts smoking a cigarette, then we know what happened.
Yeah.
If the bear starts dunking its nuggets in somebody's sauce, then we know what happened, right? That's the tell-all.
No. So he actually bought this.
And he claims he's going to resell it and make a fortune.
So what?
What
So
would
when he
be-
bought this, what was the story? Oh, it's for my niece, or it's for my, Actually, it's for me to put next to my malt liquor cases in my garage because my mommy won't let me out of the garage.
Yeah.
I don't know. He still hasn't sold that pink Barbie Corvette yet.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
he's waiting for the market to settle out. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
So we'll see how long the bear sticks around. He's saying he got an offer on it, and who knows?
What? Who made him the offer?
I don't know.
I think that was an offer to himself right there is what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, is he making the same 10% markup as that you're making their mark on your bottle on your
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah. I wonder how much he paid for that bear.
Yeah, what did he pay for?
He didn't disclose that.
Was there any clue whatsoever, any sort of little nugget of information or
Now I notice he's not in the chat anymore. And when we start talking about his beer, so what's going on there?
Yeah, what is going on there? Yeah. Whoa! Look at it. Look at the angle of this box here. It's
tipping. Yeah.
It's not at a really good angle. There could be some sort of malt accident happening here.
Yeah.
Is this something that we need to involve the referee on?
I don't know.
Is there going to be some sort of malt accident happen here in this video?
No, it stays in frame. Spoiler alert, it stays in frame the entire time.
Because look at the sagging of the DVD case, the sagging of the case of the empty malt, and the angle of said malt with the opening here the way it is.
Yeah.
There's a lot that could go wrong here.
But unfortunately, with each chug, the malt liquor bottle gets lighter and lighter, so
You're right.
it's less
You're right.
likely for it
It
to
is.
go. So,
There is a little science to it. You're right.
yeah.
Yep.
So that was the chairman's new antique collectible and treasure. From there, we will move on, and this is where you can employ the super slow-mo, Joe.
Oh, yeah, super slow-mo. We've got a new feature now, Mark.
And this this is something that I think probably a lot of the MLDC didn't even catch this week.
Oh, please. What are they going to catch? Please. That's why they
Clap.
You mean I was going to say besides
Just saying.
So this is the P Glen once again.
Okay.
Remember last time we watched the P Glen, he was having issues with bodily fluids unintentionally.
That was like
from
4 months ago. It was
facial, yeah.
Again,
So-
reference the clap, right? That's
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is Mark.
so this isn't that bad, but it might be worth watching in slow motion. We'll see if it shows up in slow motion. So he says he goes
that was
Talking about-
disgusting.
talking
that was-
about getting fired from his job for being sick, and so I don't. We'll see if this is visible on your
Talk
screen,
about
Joe.
sad. Look at this face. Look at that. Oh, that is like. Yeah, the only thing sadder than this particular look right here is like those kids that they say for 7 cents a day you could feed this child for a year if you donated, right? Like, do you think we could feed this person right here?
for 7 cents a day. You can give him malt liquor for a year.
Yeah. How much? Yeah. That this would be the poster child for that sort of
For the
deal.
malt liquor.
Yeah. If you just donated $1 a month,
Feed the MLDC instead of feed the children. Feed the MLDC.
we could feed this trailer trash for how long, Mark? How long could we feed this?
Oh, for a week at least. Yeah. We got to get. Who would we get on there? Was it Shelley Winter? She was on.
Yeah.
She was on there. We need to get maybe like.
Oh, you mean Sally Struthers?
Sally Struthers. Shelley Winters.
Yeah, Shelley Winter definitely did not need to pay.
Yeah.
No.
Well, actually, Sally either.
Yeah, we'll call her too. We'll bring both of them in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need maybe. We'll find somebody appropriate that can make people feel guilty and donate money.
You might be able to get Sally, but I don't think you're going to get Shelley at this point.
Yeah, probably not. No.
What if we? What if we could?
Mark barely eats anything. Mark lives off 7 cents a day. That's right.
What if we could? That would be incredible. So what are we doing here, Bum?
Okay. We're going to give a little test to see if this works before we get to the major action here. So if you want to put it on whatever slow-mo you want to choose to, Joe.
Yeah, let's pick a slow-mo. This is how we do it here, kids. We go here and we can go 0.25 speed. That's how we work right here. Yeah.
So go to about 728.
728. That is the slowest speed we have.
And we'll see if we can see what I want you to see.
Oh no.
Oh boy. Here we go. There we go.
Doesn't look good.
See the mouth moving here. There's a little
thing.
Oh! Where did that come from? What happened there? What? And that was in the slowest slow-mo.
And it just appeared. Where'd it come from?
That was in the slowest slow-mo that we've got. Monday Night Football ain't got nothing on us, kids. Look at this. Watch. Here we go. Right there!
Oh.
It flew right out of the, the left nostril. Look at that. And it had a little arch to it. Not much, though. It was pretty vertical. It was just straight out.
Yeah.
It like arched a little, but then it just shot like a cannon.
Oh.
It like really. Watch. Here we go. Boom! Look at that. It was like launched out of there. Look at that. Bang! Wow.
Oh, man.
Once it came out of the chute, it was like a bobsledder in the window.
Yeah.
Look at that.
It was like Jamaican bobsled. Yeah.
Bam! Man, congrats to Bum for getting that one, kid.
Yeah.
He did that at full speed.
Yeah, I mean, that would have been barely distinguished. But Bum is a professional malt liquor reporter.
He's
trained to spot just the slightest irregularity.
Let's play it back full speed. Here, full speed, just so you can see if the difficulty in spotting this in real time.
It prevented me from
Bam! That.
Yeah.
If you'd have blinked, you'd have missed it. That was like some small towns in Oklahoma, for Christ's sake. Like, if you know what I'm saying, like if you'd have blinked, you'd have missed it. Like, that is incredible, Bum. Wow. Okay,
but wait, there's more.
One more time.
There's more in this video. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. One more
gift
time.
that keeps on giving.
Look at this. Here we go.
thing.
There it is. Do you see it? It's right there. Right there. It's getting ready. It's the bobsledder that's like, you know how they give it like 3 pushes first? They're like, oh. There it is. It's getting ready to come out. And then bang! There it was. It was.
Jeez.
Okay, Bum, what's the next one?
Well, I'm glad you did enjoy that because there is more.
Oh.
Okay.
It's where we come to. We can analyze anything here. Yeah.
All right. Go to about 8:15.
8:15. Wow. And we're not even at the main part here, Mark. We're doing pretty good already. There's a lot of material here.
Yeah, there's a lot of material, all right.
Do we still need slow-mo?
Yeah, you can play it in slow-mo.
Oh, we're getting looked at. Look at that.
Yeah.
Guys, oh, this is right at 8:15 too. We're getting stared at. Dead center mass here.
Yeah, it's still a couple seconds away.
Here we go. Oh, the eyes. Did you see how the focus in the eyes got even bigger? It like really escalated there. Watch. It's you can tell something's gonna happen. Okay, here we go. Focusing there. Look at now. Watch the eyes get bigger. Look at that. Bang.
Uh-oh.
Now,
The
we've got the suspense is killing you, right? It's like that scary movie when you know something's going to happen. You're like, no, don't go in there. You're going to die. I told you were going to die. What did you go in there for? Right? Now, we've got, count them, kids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 5 places where something bad could go wrong here. Something is going to happen
Right here. Right there.
right here. We
Okay.
just know it.
Come on. Hit.
Oh,
Oh!
wow! We had what?
Another one.
What?
It just.
Okay, here it comes. And look at the eye. That looks like one hell of an orgasm right there, doesn't it? Look at it. That eye is like kind of closed, and that one's open, and the lips are kind of. That's like, right? That's oh, and then what comes out of his mouth but bum. That I think he, when he's letting one off, he's thinking bum all the way. That's what's happening there. That's my takeaway.
I hope not.
We had like 3 or 4 things flying out of there at the same time.
Bum.
And that's all out of the left side of the mouth too. That's not even. Look at that. See, that's all out of the left side. There was multiple things coming out. Like I'm trying to freeze it at the precise moment. Oh, right there. 1, 2,
There you go.
3. Yeah, we got it, kids. We got it. God, that is tough to get, man.
Come on.
Well, Joe, if you're counting individual projectiles now, you're going to be in heaven coming up.
So what you're saying is that might be like the 4th of July trying to count projectiles.
Exactly.
I got
Now, for this time, for this next one, go back to regular playing speed at first, and then you can go back and analyze it in slow-mo.
Okay.
Because once again, keep in mind here that he's like, the video title is "Fired for Being Sick." So you think, all right, he's full of crap on that. So
now, is this out the front end or the back end of
it's still out the front end.
Okay.
So just go back to normal playing speed and go to 9 minutes even.
9 even. Oh, we didn't even have to go that far for this one. Oh yeah, he's on a roll. That's what's happening here. Okay,
there's
here we
a
go.
little bit of we'll have to watch for a while, but
okay.
Start at 9 minutes though.
Little build up here. Here we go. Full speed.
Yeah.
They fired me. Plain and simple. Because I got sick, people.
Whoa. Whoa. A little worried. I'm a little worried. Whoa. We went dark here. Okay, here we go.
Watch the face.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Don't go in there. Don't go in there. You're gonna die.
Oh,
Uh-oh. 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 Oof. COVID. Delta.
Now watch.
Uh-oh.
So a couple people said,
Oh! What the? What the?
a couple people said,
What?
no.
I
Try
can't
to
even
count that in real time. Yeah.
Yeah, how do you even count that? Well, is that the slow-mo part there, Bum? Do we need to go super slow?
I would say so. Yeah.
Yeah, that's wow.
"Isn't that illegal?"
Oh, I think I need to back it up, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that said couple people
Yeah. Look at all that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there was one that still slipped by. That's half a dozen. And I don't even think we got it all. I don't think we got it all. What's that guy's name that they go to now in New York on the NFL broadcast for the super slow-mo stuff? Right? When they call a flag. What's the guy's name?
couple people
Oh, yeah, there was easily 3 that slipped by there.
JokeLand.com says slow P gun is actually an improvement.
Yeah, here we go.
couple
Okay, yeah, after this P, it just blows up, right? Yeah.
people
Right.
Oh,
There it is.
Those first 2 slipped by so fast, you can't even count them. So that it was at least 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 6. There's half a dozen that fly out right there.
said
And that's it.
And there might be a few more that we even missed that you can't see because of the camera angle, right?
Yeah. And his camera's constantly going dark, light, adjusting
Yeah.
in every one of the videos. So I'm sure we missed a lot of phlegm. So,
Exactly. Yeah, I'm sure we missed something in there. Yeah, there is. Wow.
so we that's it for that P Glen video. Now, in a future Malt Liquor report, we have secured the original snot video where we can go back and analyze it in slow motion if you want to, Joe.
Oh wow.
In a future show.
Okay.
So
Oh, we can analyze the hell out of that thing now.
Oh yeah,
With
definitely.
super slow mo, we can just get like full, grossed out on that.
So,
well, John Madden. Oh, I wish we could do chalk. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole John Madden. You remember how John Madden would circle the butt sweat on the lineman? He loved to do that. Yeah. When you see the sweat coming off the butt like this. Remember how John Madden loved to do that? And he got paid millions of dollars for that. How come I'm not getting paid millions of dollars? What's up with that?
We got to get you a telestrator, Joe.
I got to catch up to his 1980s technology here. What's up?
Okay, we will wrap things up here. There were a few Malt Liquor videos this week. Wicked Brews was the first one to do it, and then Fear did it, where they silently, Wicked Brews just played the audio. Fear silently drank a vintage Canadian 40 ounce Bose, I believe it was called. It was possibly 20 years old, where he drank that in honor of Norm MacDonald and just silently sat there and played an audio excerpt of one of Norm's stand-up routines. But we had that this week, but we will wrap up this week with 40 ounce Mad Moeller, who despite, we're heading into the home stretch of his sober September here, but he has continued to make videos, so you can just play this entire video.
And what kind of tasty treat is he going to be consuming?
Moeller himself does not appear in this video. The video is titled, what is it? Torture by
Craft beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can just play the entire video.
Here we go. Make sure the volume's all the way up. Here we go.
Oh, that's in slow mo.
I've still got it in slow mo. Okay, yeah. We definitely want to play him full speed. Okay, here we go. Rewind. Come on. There we go. And he's just, look at that. I'm impressed. That's pretty good.
Oh yeah, give me a you bitch. Give me all 18 wheels, you fat trucker.
That's pretty good.
Oh no.
18 wheels, you fat trucker. Look at that. Look at that.
Always look on the bright side of life.
Oh, you know we got to play that again. That's great.
And he's just, look at that. Oh yeah, give me a you bitch. Give me all 18 wheels, you fat trucker.
That is so great.
Oh no.
18 wheels, you fat trucker. Look at that. Look at that.
Always look on the bright side of life.
Oh man,
Great. Oh man,
that's pretty good. That's a good one, Moeller. I like that.
That definitely deserves a round of applause right there.
Yeah, that's good.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh, that's one of the better ones right there. Absolutely, man. Nailed it. That was fantastic. Yeah.
Consider yourself on the list.
That
So
was solid.
we will wrap it up. Goodbye from Billy D for this week.
Yes. Thank you, Billy D. We appreciate
Yes, another excellent Malt Liquor report. Golf clap.
And we're at the spill of this fired hurricane.
So, how is it, Bum? 18 months in.
It's delicious and refreshing.
Okay, that's what I
Yeah,
thought.
right. Yeah. Did you expect
As evidenced by my taking almost an hour to finish it.
Mhm.
Yeah. Wow, 118 comments here in the since the Malt Liquor report started. So that's the most actually. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let me see. Yeah, subs. Yeah, I'll agree to that. Yeah, people's. Oh, as a matter of fact, smash that subscribe button.
And hit the bell for notifications.
Shop at the Share Beer merch store. Buy our merch.
Buy our merch, yeah.
Go to our Patreon when we start one and donate to the show. Yeah, absolutely.
Support
make sure you
independent creators like us.
That's right. So we can call more distributors, malt liquor distributors in our areas. Absolutely.
And make sure you download the Joe D ringtones.
Yes, download our ringtone. Oh, wouldn't that be something? That might be something.
And check out the Share Beer app coming soon on iOS and Android. The Share Beer app.
Exactly. I am dying to actually crack open this.
Macaroni Yeti.
Here we go. It's
basically a coconut Yeti, right? Yeah.
Basically. Oh, did you hear that can crack? No smoke coming out of there, but it doesn't matter. Look at this thing. I'm not even trying. This thing is just, oh my God, this thing is so heavy. Look at that. Let me get the.
So are you struggling, bum? Chairman says you're struggling. Oh, you finished it. Yeah, good.
Little bit of Dorf/Whitney foam left. I'm okay.
Let me make sure to get a beer selfie of this one. This one's. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is beer porn at its finest.
Actually, the chairman is right. I am struggling, but that macaroon Yeti is bringing me around. It's like Narcan.
Have you had that, bum? Have you had the macaroon Yeti?
Oh, I thought you meant have I had Narcan?
Yeah, all that too.
No, I've seen it for sale, but you know what? I'm Joe. I'm sure it's going to taste great, but that pack of Yetis that I bought, where they didn't seem to have a long shelf life, kind of turned me off from buying any new flavored Yetis.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad it's good, Joe.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Here's just the untapped on this thing. 2,700 in the total, 306 in the last 30. 9.5%, no IBUs rated, 3.95. Classified as an imperial stout. From the snow-covered crags of the Himalayas to the Panifici? What? I don't know. Of southern Italy. Yeti is a worldly creature. For this latest creation, Yeti Imperial Stout has wandered into pastry stout territory. Almonds, coconut, and lactose enhance the sweetness of this indulgent treat. While the traditional Yeti roastiness fades slightly into the background, who knew Yeti had such a sweet tooth? Here's a look, just in case you didn't get a good look at mine. We'll look at David S's, and then here's a better look at the can, though. Actually,
Green
right here.
Yeah. So Yeti is making pastries. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can see how kind of a pastel this green.
Yeah, it's like a pastel.
You can see from the label here, right here.
That looks like a chick beer, Joe. Pastel green and pink.
Yeah, sure. It's fantastic. It's the best. It's better than Coors Light, which is literally the Volkswagen Jetta of chick beers, right?
Yeah.
If the Volkswagen Jetta is the chick car, this would be Coors Light would have to be the absolute. What would be the number one chick beer? What is the stereotypical chick beer?
I don't know.
It's got to be Coors Light.
It is certainly without, and it has been for decades. Coors Light.
Coors Light, right?
There's probably some kind of hard seltzer or hard cider that's coming in there too now.
Yeah, well now, but I'm talking.
Yeah, but back in the day, yeah, Coors Light was it. Yeah.
I mean, Coors Light is it's the Volkswagen Jetta of, right? Like if you're going to stereotype a car for chicks, it's the Jetta, isn't it? Like what's a chick car?
Yeah, Jetta would be one.
Yeah. It's up there. This is literally room temperature. This is room temperature, and it's yeah, it has that nuttiness to it. Oh my god, nice sweetness, super smooth, so smooth. Codzer's asking, what would you gays know about chicks? Well, there's
They
one
drink Coors Light. That's what I know. And they drive Jettas.
Yeah.
That was a typo. He meant guys. He typed A when he meant to type U.
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, what is this? That Cody Jinx hat guy?
That's Lootbag Jerry.
Oh, is it? Jody drinking beer out of a measuring cup. Good God. Good God. That Eddie sucks. Yeah, it sucks because you ain't drinking it. That's why.
Do you see Causer's thumbnail there?
Yes. Yes. Well, didn't we talk about that thumbnail before in the past? Like,
yeah, he had that thumbnail for a little while, but yeah, he adopted that after the famous snot video.
I feel like it's been a few months, hasn't it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Really good. This is good. Oh, I'm just looking at the can. Literally, that whole description that I just read is on the back of the can.
9.5%.
9.5%. Yeah. A stout with coconut and almonds. Strangely enough, I'm not getting a whole lot of coconut. It has coconut like one of those almond coconut cookies that you used to get in an Asian restaurant. Do you remember those? And they would have the little half of a piece of almond.
Yeah, like half an almond in the center.
Yeah. You remember those?
Like an almond sugar cookie or something. Yeah.
You remember those?
Yeah. It's almost like it was almost made out of the same dough that they'd made fortune cookies out of.
Yeah.
And they put an almond in the center. And it was just like a little, like the size of a $50 or something.
Yeah. It's a freaking Yeti. What do you want? You know what I'm saying? If it says Yeti and it's from Great Divide, just buy the damn thing. It's gonna be good. It's not like it's terrible. Oh my God. Yeah.
Last one was 404.
Where's Tom when you need him?
404, that's the Atlanta area code there, Moeller.
Yeah, 9.5. Yeah, this is a
Mark, write the cookie and it shows.
568. A 568 milliliter can.
So it's like a stovepipe can. It's tall, huh?
Yeah, it's a weird size. It's 19.2 fluid ounces. Because it's 1 pint, 3.2 fluid
So
ounces.
it's basically as tall as a bomber, but 5 ounces long.
Okay, kids. Okay, I'm bringing someone in from the green room. Everyone scream. Oh my God. Here he comes.
Oh, hey, you're alive. All right, I'm glad now.
Where's Coach? We need Coach.
Yeah.
I'm back, baby. I ain't never left.
Hey, you know what?
Live from Texarkana, it's TGF.
Y'all probably thought I left, but I never left the whole time.
I have to say, look at you. You got a new shirt.
He's got.
Oh my!
He's kind of looking like grit. Oh, yeah.
Wow! Where is Coach?
A serious talk about, and Coach was just talking about not being able to drink whiskey. And you took a serious pull there.
Hey, where is that girl Coach at right now?
Oh, look at you! You got a new shirt, a new redneck hat. Look at you, man! What is up with this?
I'm just up. I just updated my redneck level.
Yeah, this is. You know what? I can tell it's Saturday because you look cleaned up. You took a bath. Like, look at you.
No. I ain't had a bath in probably about a month.
Okay.
I'm still on the month.
Oh, okay, yeah, it is mid-month, so yeah, it's not the end or beginning of the month. So yeah, what am I talking about? Yeah,
Exactly. How y'all been doing?
Okay, you look good. You look good, man. What's up?
I
Man?
appreciate it. I was just waiting for the perfect time to come back in and see how everybody was doing. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. So, give us an update. What you been up to? What you not been up to? What?
Same bullshit. Drinking every day. That's about it. You know,
we wouldn't expect any less.
Something to be said for consistency.
Exactly, Mark. Exactly.
Right, yeah.
He is very consistent. Absolutely. Still pulling that. What whiskey was that? I didn't see.
Just same old Evan Williams, like always. Bottle and bond. Half gallon, baby.
Okay, 100 proof. Damn.
100 proof.
Oh my God. That was a serious pull on the 100 proof, man.
Oh shit, that's the only way to do it. If you don't do it that way, you fucking up. I mean, I could be drinking malt liquor, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, actually, that's technically malt liquor, technically.
Well, I mean, malt liquor's way less proof than this beautiful beauty right here.
No, it is. No,
I remember when I was in grade school drinking malt liquor.
Yeah.
Now I'm grown up. I've grown up. I don't have to have 40s no more.
No, you actually do have a 40. It's just real whiskey. That's all it is.
Yeah. I just get there quicker. That's what I do.
Yeah, that's a little fast. Yeah, you were on the Autobahn of
yeah.
You get there quicker and you stay there longer.
Yeah.
There you go, Bum. You're right, Bum.
Yeah, you were on the Japanese speed train of liquor right there.
The bullet train.
Bullet train.
Why sit around and bullshit when you can get at it right then? You know what I mean? Ain't no sense of bullshitting.
No, there's not. Exactly.
I know where the fuck I want to get to. I ain't trying to sit around and get there. I'm gonna get there.
Yeah. Hey, when you know where you want to go, right? And there's no traffic in your way, boom, right?
You're going. You're getting there.
Yeah.
You're gonna get there. Quit all the bullshit.
Yeah. Traffic would be considered a glass, right?
Oh yeah. Fucking glass.
Yeah, and gridlock would be considered like a shot glass, right? Like, I mean, that just takes so much time.
Yeah, there ain't no sense in that shit. That's why they make a bottle. You just take it right. I mean, just be like a baby. Take it right from the bottle. Fuck it.
Actually, so to someone like yourself, when you see the TV shows or in the movies, when they've got these nice crystal glass, these crystal containers, and they're pouring,
and they're drinking tea out of it.
Yeah, you're like, what? Like, someone took the time to pour their whiskey in this nice crystallized container, and then they actually take that and pour it into another glass. That's gridlock, isn't it?
That's sacrilegious to me. It's sacrilegious to me. Why do that?
So, what do you think of your Cowboys, man? What
Hey, the Cowboys play. We lost, but we played a great game against Tom Brady.
Actually, you look good. You look damn good.
But did you hear what Dak Prescott told Tom Brady after the fucking game?
No.
Dak Prescott said, "We'll be seeing y'all again later."
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He looked good, man. I got to give it to him. I was kind of, he looked damn good.
Dak was on point, man. I mean, our kicker, just throw him out and shoot that motherfucker right now because he can't kick a field goal to save his fucking life.
No doubt.
I mean, every time the Cowboys lose every preseason game, we usually have a good season, which we did this year. But we got to play Tampa Bay the first fucking game. Come on.
Yeah, it's a tough one, but still, it's a good test right off the bat. It's
It was. It really was.
I mean,
It really was.
They went toe to toe, man. I mean, they did.
Yeah,
Honestly did.
That was a good game, but not as good as the Raiders game the other day. That was a good fucking game.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the Raiders look good for one game. We have to see consistency out of the Raiders. I mean, Carr. We need to see more out of Carr, right? Like,
oh yeah, definitely.
He's got an arm. Carr's always had an arm. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
See consistency out of that arm. We need to see consistency. Same thing with the boys. We need to see consistency with the boys, right?
But Elliott is not doing his job though either. Elliott and my Oklahoma man, CD Lamb, he wasn't pulling shit out either. So that's kind of fucked up.
Who you got this week, man? Who you got now?
I think we play fucking. Oh shit, I can't remember. It's probably gonna be a loss, whoever it is.
all that build up, and now we're.
Yeah, it's a loss.
I know Oklahoma won today, so I don't give a fuck. I mean, as long as Oklahoma wins, I don't care. I was happy as fuck to see Texas lose to Arkansas last Saturday. That made my whole fucking year right there.
Hey, who won that Alabama game? Didn't Alabama end up pulling that off?
I think Alabama won that game.
Yeah, we watched it in the pre-show all the way up to about a minute left in the game, so it looked like they were.
It's so hard because like Alabama's fucking third string is what every other college wants their first string to be. Like they can play their shittiest string and be like, "Oh damn, Alabama, they won with their third string," but it's like, "Oh fuck, we want their third string."
It looks like you're playing the Chargers.
Oh damn, it's like that.
In that beautiful stadium over there in LA, that's like a home game for you guys. Yeah. You guys train in LA.
Yeah, training. Yeah.
It's like a home game almost. Really, honestly.
What's the Chargers doing? I ain't kept up with them. Are they doing good this already, or
it's the Chargers? I mean, what else do you need to know? It's the Chargers. Now,
who do they play?
Now, the other side of that, the Falcons are playing at Tampa Bay. Oof.
That'd be a good game.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Yeah. That's what I said about
a good game for Tampa Bay. I think it's a good game for Tampa Bay.
It's a good scrimmage. Yeah.
Yeah.
I said that about Dallas too, though. I mean,
one of the games that might be decent, this will be a good test because the Raiders played a good game. The Raiders are at the Steelers. Let me show you what I'm seeing.
Ooh, okay. That's who the Steelers are playing. The Steelers are playing the Raiders, man.
At Steelers. And that's an early game.
Oh, okay. 10 o'clock? Well, that's your time. Yeah, your time.
Yeah. Well, that's
1 o'clock here. Okay, yeah, early game for you. It's like breakfast with football. Yeah.
Actually, yeah. I mean, for us, when you're, anything like Mountain Time Zone or Pacific Time Zone, you have breakfast.
Yeah. I used to do that. In Colorado. Broncos, you'd have brunch. Brunch with the Broncos.
Football for us is literally all day. The minute you wake up.
Hell yeah. Same here.
It's football all day. On the East Coast, people go play golf and then they don't even start.
Or you go do something in the morning and then you come back and eat lunch and watch a football game. Yeah.
And, but for us in the West, not even West Coast, from the Mountain Time Zone West, you literally wake up, you're making breakfast and you're watching football. Like it's football all day.
But do y'all not get big into college ball? That's my deal right there.
I do. Like I said, we were watching the Alabama game because it looked like Auburn. Florida was going to make a run at it.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like Florida was. They were giving Alabama a hell of a time there in the second and third quarter, and then Alabama kind of held strong towards the end, but
put some icy hot in the jocks of the third stringers, and they came out and played hard and then won.
yeah.
It's just so hard to beat fucking Alabama. I hate Alabama, man.
Yeah, they're a dynasty. They are.
They are. They really are.
There's not Chiefs at Ravens. I say the Chiefs are going to kick their butt.
Lions at the Packers.
That'll be an interesting game, actually.
Yeah.
The Lions play decently.
I hope the Lions win that game.
The Packers need to show something in this game, right? Monday night. That's a Monday nighter. They need to show something in that game. Aaron Rodgers is starting to show a lot of the signs of what happened this offseason, right? Like, and
he's gonna be gone anyways.
Yeah, right. That's what there's. That's a lot of the talk is he'll be gone. So
yeah, he's gonna be gone.
He needs to show something. He made a lot of stink this offseason. So
yeah, he's gonna be gone.
Pressure. That's a Monday nighter. That's prime time. Cowboys at the Chargers. That'll be a game to watch.
Cowboys gonna take that game. I promise you.
And
Jody, where you at on that one?
I think if the Cowboys play like they did against Tampa Bay,
it'll be a tough one.
I think they take them. The Chargers can put up a little fight. It's a matter of if the Chargers are starting to dial everything in. They've got a quarterback with a big arm. I mean that guy.
Right. Yeah.
He is. He's got a.
He is. Yeah.
But can they bring all those pieces together? They've got a new head coach. You know what I'm saying? But so do the Cowboys.
Exactly. McCarthy's new. He's fucking new blood.
Right. The Titans at Seattle. That'll be a loud one. That might be Seattle's first home game.
Are they playing at Seattle?
Yeah. So that'll be a good one. The Falcons at Buccaneers, forget about it.
Yeah.
The Vikings here at the Vikings are here in Arizona.
Vikings gonna lose that game. They're gonna lose that game.
Last week, man, the Cards looked damn good.
Kyler Murray is fucking a beast.
He looked damn good last week. So let's see if we'll continue that at home. I tell you what, man, I go to a lot of games here in Arizona. That stadium is loud, bro.
Dude, Kyler Murray came straight from Oklahoma, man. He was our quarterback last year, man. The year before.
Well, 3 years
before.
Ago, yeah.
Yeah, a few years ago. Kyler Murray is he's a fast motherfucker too, though.
And the Bills at the Dolphins. You know what? The Dolphins looked good last week. The
Bills got that defense, though. Bills are fucking tough.
We'll see, right? But that could be a game to watch, one of the early ones. The Rams at the Colts, of course. Hello, I am biased. I love the Rams. They are going to take the Colts.
Well, no, you're gonna watch the Broncos at Jacksonville, I'm assuming, right, Joe? Instead of the Rams, because the Rams are gonna win.
Yeah, so, right. So why not watch?
Why watch something? That's like already done. Why watch it? They're gonna win.
Well,
y'all play Indianapolis.
Yeah, we are in Indy. We're playing.
Oh, y'all gonna win that shit. That ain't no doubt.
See we don't play the Colts a lot, but when we have, they play us tough. They have a.
Y'all gonna win that shit though.
So that'll be a close game. It will. The Colts play us tough, but it'll be a real low scoring game. I wouldn't doubt that it's like a 17-13 type game. Like it'll be a close game, but I think the Rams will beat them. The Broncos at Jaguars, that'll be an interesting game. The Broncos played decently last week, right? They're at the Jaguars. You've got that new head coach, college coach, first year in the NFL. You've got that new number one drafted quarterback. This will be interesting. How do they play at home? New quarterback, new head coach, new NFL. Broncos still have a chip on their shoulder, still have something to prove. This will be interesting. Saints at the Panthers. I think the Saints take this one. The Saints look great. They look great. I am a diehard Rams fan to the point where I still hate the Saints. I am.
They're going to end up losing Breeze though.
Yeah, but man, they looked. As a matter of fact, they gained now that Breeze is out. Breeze couldn't throw that long ball, man. He was done.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm forgetting the name of that quarterback now. Is it Winston?
You talking about the fucking Saints?
Yeah.
Winston Jameis?
Winston, right?
Yeah, hell yeah. He's a good quarterback.
What they lost with Breeze, they gained with Winston. You know?
Yeah.
Having
Jameis is tough.
Sean Payton is a quarterback guru. I will give him that. Quarterback guru.
Yeah.
So having a year to sit behind Breeze and kind of get some stuff from him. And Breeze says that he is in constant contact, even right now that he's part of the media, with Jameis. I tell you what.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So Breeze is?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Okay, so he okay.
The Browns. Okay, so you got the Browns hosting the Texans. That's a win for the Browns.
Yeah. I hope the Browns win that game.
The Browns should have beat KC last week. They just that they haven't figured out how to finish. They have not. I think the Browns take that game. But the Texans look strong. They hung in there with that other quarterback. I don't know his name, but they hung in there. I think they got a win last week, didn't they?
I didn't see their game last week.
Niners at the Eagles. Yeah, the Niners got to take that.
I hope the Niners take that.
Yeah, they've got to take that game. And then again, the Raiders at the Steelers. That'll be a good one, man.
That'll be a good one.
That'll be a good one. Absolutely. Playing over there in Pittsburgh, over there. Three Rivers.
Oh, they're in Pittsburgh? Yeah.
Rivers. Early game. Hey, Bum, when the Steelers play home, what's that like? Is there any sort of big rituals? I'm sure you know. Whoa, he's out of here. I'm sure you know people that have season tickets. What's the environment like? I know I can tell you firsthand as a season ticket holder that's not in Pittsburgh. When Pittsburgh comes here for a game, dear God, it is, when they're here. You know what I'm saying? You know it. When you go to the game, they're annoying. Pittsburgh fans aren't super loud and obnoxious. They're not that type of fan, at least in my experience. But at the game, they're waving them flipping towels, and they're annoying. It just sucks. That's always a game I am the most annoyed at. That's
part of their secret sauce, Joe.
Right, exactly. So what's the environment like? And Mark, you grew up there as well. What's that like in Pittsburgh?
You go ahead, Mark, because you probably attended more games than I have.
The last Steeler game I attended was 1976, so it's been a while.
Oh, actually, I have you beat. Barely. I don't go to football games. I do know one thing though. If you go to a pregame ritual in the parking lot, they like to drink a lot of alcohol.
Wow.
That's a good thing.
Yeah,
sometimes they even get drunk.
Sometimes
that's what I plan on.
Yeah. That's most tailgating, though. That's the objective.
Yeah, no, it's like I said, I've only been to a handful of games as far as Steeler games, It's just the typical tailgating thing. The alcohol, the food, footballs getting tossed around. I guess that's the same for every home crowd.
Eats a bunch of food, drinks a bunch of beer and other stuff, and then goes in and yells and screams and stand in line to go to the bathroom because they drank so much
in
beer
the
before
porta
game.
potty. Yeah. And then you go into the game, and then you don't remember being at the game afterward.
Yeah, and you paid $100 for your ticket.
Yeah.
$100 is pretty good. I know I saw mine for more than that.
Yeah, but just imagine paying that much and not remembering the game. I mean, yeah, you go and get a nice, but yeah, that's crazy.
And anybody that buys my seat, I sit 7th row these days.
Yeah, you have good seats. Yeah, so you can sell them for a good price.
Yeah, I do.
That's how you feed your habit, right, Joe? Selling your ticket.
I absolutely do. Honestly, I buy them every year, and I get all my money back and then some. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
Games you want to go to.
It's not like a major profit. You know what I'm saying? It's
not. Yeah. It pays for itself, and you get to go to a couple games.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
It pays for itself. Some years I pocket a couple $100, and that's about it, honestly.
Yeah.
But it's literally just that. I might pocket $300, but then I went to 3-4 games. You know what I'm saying? And so the games that I sold, and I pocket a little bit, but it ain't much. It's not.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man, this is great, but it pays for itself. So I love it. I've got great seats, and one of these days I want to be row 1 or 2. You know what I'm saying? But in my same section, I've had the same account manager for over 10 years, so you know. I've had season tickets now for, I don't know, 13, 14 years, something like that. So.
Yeah. Since before Share Beer even existed.
Well, damn near just as long, yeah.
Yeah.
Before Share Beer, I was a season ticket holder for baseball, actually, which is, you want to talk about expensive?
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Woo. And that was
for the Cardinals.
I had season tickets for AAA ball. And
the fucking AAA.
Yeah, for AAA, and it was still expensive. AAA ball was
how much was AAA?
I was just gonna finish it. AAA ball was just as much as NFL.
What?
Yeah, because majors, to pay season tickets for the majors exceeds the NFL by a long shot. You got more games.
Yeah, you got 80 games. Yeah.
There's more games. So it crushes the NFL. Per game, it's not bad. But there's so many games that I think there was 72 for AAA.
Okay.
I wasn't even the Diamondbacks. It was the
AAA.
AA.
For like 80 something for majors.
Yeah, the majors play 162 games, and I think AAA might play like 150 or something. Yeah, I mean, they play a few games less. Still a lot. I mean,
it was tremendous. And I had box seats too for AAA. So I sat first row.
Isotope Field, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I sat front row, third base line.
Were you there before they changed their name when they were still the Dukes? When they were still part of the Dodgers?
I didn't have the tickets until they built a new stadium.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I think that was.
You don't watch the Diamondbacks? You don't go to the Diamondbacks? Nothing.
I do. I go to Diamondback games when they play the Dodgers. It's an incredible stadium. That stadium is so nice. It is. It has the pool, so you can watch the people jumping in the pool and the jacuzzi and stuff. Yeah, it's a great stadium. There's not a bad seat in the house. Well, I'll take that back. You don't want to go to Diamondbacks and sit in the second or third tier. I've fallen for that trick. They have the tickets up there I think they're 25 or 35 bucks. All you can eat.
For nosebleed?
Yes, all you can eat. That's the kicker. You're like, oh, all you can eat. I'll buy that. I did it one time. Swear to God, I'll never do it again. The seats are like that. You're like, ah! They're so steep.
Yeah.
Oh my God, no, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I literally went. I got one tray. I got like a hot dog and one nachos, and I was like, I ain't going down there again because the climb up is like you're climbing up a hill. It's like, forget about it. You know, you lose 40 pounds going to the damn game. All you can eat ticket. For Christ's sake.
I need that shit though.
Well,
I need
what?
See, but look at me. If I did that, I'd just die.
That's it. Yeah.
That's different. That's different.
If you went up there, Mark, a gust of wind would just blow you
me onto the field.
Yeah.
They'd have to delay the game.
Yeah.
Not my badass.
It's a beautiful stadium. Oh yeah. If you're ever here in Phoenix, go to a baseball game. You know what? Just in general, my favorite event to go to is a baseball game. Even AAA. Maybe not AA, but AAA. Oh man, there's nothing like a baseball game.
Yeah.
I go to a lot of football games. I go to right now. Currently, I go to the most is football. Of course, I'm a season older, but God, there's nothing like a football game. There really isn't. I love baseball, man. I think you got to be a certain age group, right, Mark? Like, yeah. You're either really young or starting to get older.
Older, yeah. I think that middle spot, like 20 to 40, probably isn't too much into it right now. I don't know. I mean, yeah.
You know, it just seems like, I don't know, but like you grow up in love with baseball because it's great when you're a kid going to a baseball game.
Yeah.
Throw a lot of balls out to you. Everybody's trying to make sure the kid gets a ball. If you're going to a AAA game, there's a lot of like activities.
Yeah, there's always no.
But and at some stadiums, I know is one of them when I used to take my kids. You know, after the game, you races, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So
lots of stuff to get the kids involved.
Yeah. So there's that age between, you know, at an NFL game. I have to admit, though, more and more of your superstar players, if you go as early as I do, I go as soon as gates open. I am still that inner kid in me loves to, as soon as the gates open, I love to be I'm not a tailgater. I love to go in the game. I still do. If I were going to that game tomorrow, I'd be there as soon as the gates open. Not even my team. I love to watch warm up. I love to watch the players throwing the ball to kids. They do. They play catch with the kids in the stands. It's fantastic. It's so many superstar players will throw the ball and just play catch with the kids. It's great to watch. I live through those kids, and I'm like, God, if I was that kid, that would just make my decade right there. That, you know.
Yeah, there is a connection with baseball where you have that with the players and the fans, and you see the players' faces. With the NFL, they're almost like robots out there,
right?
With no fan interaction, and you don't get to see their faces,
right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Unless you go,
it's a lot more personal. Yeah, it's more
if you don't tailgate and you go early, they're still warming up, and you can get out there. And it also depends on the time of year. Once that time change happens for all the rest of you people at the same time, you weird oddities out there that do that sort of thing. I don't know why. But until the time change, honestly, you can get in there early enough to where they're still in their warm-up. After the time change, you don't. And a lot of them are in full pads and with the helmets on and that sort of thing. But they won't sign autographs. once they're in full pads, they just won't. You're not going to get them to. But they will sometimes still play catch. Yeah. Once they're in full pads, sometimes they won't. But you can get like the trainers, sometimes some of the sideline coaches or some of the quarterback coaches will play catch with these kids. Once they're in full pads, they're in game day. They're in game mode.
So they're thinking about killing the opponent, not playing with kids. Basically.
Honestly, yeah. When they're still in t-shirt and shorts, they're still in fan mode.
That's why I had to stop my football career. I was just running people over all the time.
Exactly, yeah.
I was a threat to the sanctity of the game.
Exactly, yeah. Baseball, there's just more of that connection, man. Like they'll go out there and warm up, and once they warm up, they'll like kick back and talk to you for a while. Like they'll just like.
Yeah. Well, baseball is a much slower game. Well, yeah, generally it's a slower game, so there's more time.
Yeah. It depends. It depends on the player too.
Yeah. I think that's changed a little bit too. I think the game's it's changed, but I mean, it's traditionally a slower game. There's more time in between. So.
Right.
All right, gentlemen, I've got to go.
All right, Mark. We'll see you, man.
Good seeing you, TGF. Right, stay well.
Hey, Mark. Good seeing you, brother.
All right. Later.
Take care.
So, what do you have going now there? We haven't seen you in a while. What's going on right now? What are you doing right now in the garage, brother?
Same old bullshit. Just drinking and having fun, man. I just thought I'd jump in and holler at y'all, just letting y'all know that I ain't never forgot about y'all.
Hey,
yeah, we were wondering about you. How long's it been? It hasn't been a year.
Not a year, but it's been.
It's been a few months.
Over 6.
Yeah.
Probably so. Yeah, probably so.
Well, it's good to see that you haven't succumbed to COVID.
No, we're doing good here. I hope y'all are doing good there.
Are you vaccinated? Or are you an anti-vaxxer? What's your?
I'm an anti-vaxxer.
You're an anti-vaxxer, but you're still here with us. That's good to see. And your family, they're all good to go.
We're all good here, just all drinking and having fun.
Okay, that's good to hear.
Now y'all doing good, man. I thought about y'all last weekend, and I was like, I'm coming in there and fuck with y'all tonight. I was like, I'm gonna come fuck with them tonight.
Well, we've missed you, pal, and I know someone in Idaho right now that's missing you right now. He just don't know it yet. But the minute he
I'd love to give him a big hug and say, "Fuck you, coach."
Yeah, he's at a child's birthday party tonight, so he couldn't be. He was here early on in the show.
Yeah.
Oh, he was?
He was early on, yeah.
Very early on, yeah.
Oh, shit. That little pussy motherfucker. I love him.
But I'm sure once he finds out you were here, he's going to be sorry that he left.
I'm sure he will be. He knows I like to fuck with him.
Well, team, we're going to get out of here, pal. But thank you for jumping on. It's good to see you, my friend.
Hey, good to see y'all. Just letting y'all know I'm still around. Don't think I'm gone.
Yeah, good seeing you, team.
It is good.
Good seeing you, Bum. Good seeing you, Jody. Good seeing y'all, man.
All right.
And you got all them people, queer worldwide and all that shit. Don't worry about them people. Hey, y'all good people. Don't worry about it.
That is excellent, man. Hey, we'll see you. Peace out.
All right,
hey, peace out. Later, y'all. Later.
All right.